Did you know that hunger and food insecurity exist right here in the state of Delaware? A poll conducted by Gallup in 2012 showed Delaware households the third most likely of any state to struggle with affording enough food at some point during the year, behind just Mississippi and Alabama. Assistance is available. SNAP stands for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. It's the new name for the federal food stamp program, and it's designed to put healthy foods in reach of families with low incomes. If you've ever worked a job and paid taxes in this country, a small portion of that money has gone to fund SNAP. Much like Social Security, SNAP is a uniquely American program that acts as a social safety net for those most in need. Low-income households are able to receive temporary assistance to help supplement their food budget. SNAP is a federal program under the U.S. Department of Agriculture, but it's handled differently in each state. In Delaware, the Division of Social Services administers the program. For applicants who are determined to be eligible, SNAP benefits are automatically loaded onto an EBT card each month. EBT stands for Electronic Benefits Transfer, and it's a form of debit card that can be used to purchase qualifying food items. The program is called Supplemental Nutrition Assistance for a reason. The amount of money distributed to families is not intended to replace their existing food budget, but to add to it. This boost can mean the difference between struggling to purchase enough food and achieving proper nutrition. Eligibility is based on household size and income. If you receive Medicaid or other social service programs, you may be eligible for SNAP. An outreach worker from the food bank can help you to determine if you're eligible and then help you to apply. EBT cards can only be used to purchase certain items. Generally, this is food intended for home consumption. Non-food items, alcohol, tobacco, and foods prepared for immediate consumption cannot be purchased with SNAP benefits.
The cards can be used at most grocery stores, drugstores, health food stores, and some convenience stores and farmers markets. Just look for a sign indicating that the retailer accepts EBT cards or ask an employee. Shopping at local farmers markets is a wonderful way to save money on fresh, nutritious foods, and many markets can now accept EBT cards using wireless machines. Be sure to ask your local farmers market if they take SNAP. If you are interested in applying for SNAP, there are a number of options available for you. The first is to visit your local state service center and apply in person. Applying in person can be a time-consuming and cumbersome process. The state of Delaware now has an online application called Assist that can be used to apply for SNAP and other social services. The food bank provides a third option. With the help of our highly skilled and well-trained outreach workers, applying for SNAP is easier than ever. We are happy to meet you at a location close to your home to walk you through the application and help you submit it. Regardless of how you choose to apply, you will need to provide verification of your identity, residence, and income.
Many applicants don't realize that they can submit medical expenses to build a stronger case. If you have verifiable medical expenses, such as prescription costs, doctor's visits, or hospital bills, you may be eligible to receive a higher amount of benefits. Next, let's take a look at some of the common myths and misconceptions about SNAP. The program is rife with fraud and abuse. False. SNAP is actually a very efficient program with a historically low fraud rate of less than 1%. Moreover, a vast majority of fraud committed under SNAP is not the fault of the recipient, but rather the fault of EBT retailers violating their terms of contract. SNAP is a drain on the economy. The notion that SNAP is a drain on the economy is false. In a study done by the USDA's Economic Research Service, it has been demonstrated that every $5 of SNAP benefits issued generates up to $9 of further economic activity. Think about it. These are dollars being brought into local businesses that wouldn't otherwise be available. Last year, Delawareans received $223 million in SNAP benefits, which has an economic impact of up to $399 million. That's all money that stays in our communities. Ballooning SNAP costs are rising out of control. Again, this is false. SNAP was designed to be flexible and responsive to the needs of the population. In times of economic recession, SNAP is able to expand in order to provide a safety net for those who need it the most.
On the other hand, when the economy is growing, SNAP enrollment decreases and the cost of the program does too. After the most recent financial recession, SNAP was able to help families in need while the economy regained its footing. As the economic recovery continues, SNAP will shrink back down until it is needed again. This is an important feature of the program that is often overlooked by its critics. There are others who need SNAP more than I do. The fact is, SNAP is a social safety net program designed to help everyone who qualifies. Applying for benefits does not have an effect on the amount that others are able to receive. For this reason, if you are eligible, then we strongly encourage you to apply. So you can see, SNAP is vital to ensuring that the most vulnerable Americans have enough food to put on the table. SNAP is administered by the Food and Nutrition Service of the U.S. Department of Agriculture. So the next time you hear someone talking about the Farm Bill, you'll know that SNAP is a part of the equation. Remember who will be affected if Congress cuts funding for SNAP. As of 2012, 76% of SNAP households included a child, an elderly person, or a disabled person, and these vulnerable households received 83% of all SNAP benefits. To bring it home even further, the food bank provides emergency food assistance services to 241,600 Delawareans in the year of 2012 alone, and 44% of the members of the households we serve are children under the age of 18.
The food bank works mostly through a network of other agencies, so if you or someone you know is interested in finding out more about resources in your area, you should dial 211 for the Delaware Helpline. And to learn more about the food bank's many programs or to sign up for volunteer opportunities, visit our website at www.fbd.org.
Thanks for listening, and please don't hesitate to ask an outreach worker from the food bank if you have any further questions. We're here to help.